Well, today News 5 received an exclusive behind-the-scenes look inside the NASA Glenn Research Center. Power 5 meteorologist Trent Magill shows us their work goes far beyond space exploration.
Hey, we had the opportunity to come out to the NASA Glenn Research Center to get a little in-depth look at what all they're doing out here. We started out at the supersonic wind tunnel, where they're trying to research ways to eliminate the sonic boom. So maybe one day you and I can fly in half the time. Then we headed on over to the slope lab, where they're testing out and designing tires for interplanetary travel. I'm talking about on Mars, on the moon. Just incredible stuff on stuff that we don't have the ability to test out here in nature. They can make up right there in their labs and test out new ways to get their vehicles to go from point A to point B on the moon or on Mars. Then we took a quick drive over to the hangar, where they're doing research on the algae blooms that we deal with almost every summer. They're also doing some top secret research that we can't really talk about, and they didn't really even talk to us about, but also some other really interesting stuff. Then we headed on over to the electric propulsion and power lab, where I got to talk to Janet Kavandi. She's a director of the NASA Glenn Research Center out here, and she's also the latest astronaut Hall of Famer. She's number 99 on the list, a very exclusive list of astronauts. She gave us an in-depth look at some of the vacuum chambers, some of the thruster tests they're doing here. They're going to help us get to the moon and then eventually help us get to Mars from the moon. Pretty interesting stuff. And that about wraps it up out here. I'm at the NASA Glenn Research Center. I'm Power 5 meteorologist Trent Magill.